think that this would be the best part about working for a stadium, and that is picking and promoting your bands. So let's go ahead and take a look what that takes. You have to remember where stadiums are, okay? A stadium in Nashville, Tennessee is obviously going to attract more country singers than a stadium in Washington State, okay? You have to think about what the area is most likely to listen to and bring bands in that are going to bring in those types of people. Okay, now you have to remember, like in Washington, our only stadium is Qwest Field in Seattle. Seattle people enjoy different types of music than Tri-Cityans. So you have to also attract the surrounding area. Okay, so just remember that. All right, so this one involves some math as well. Promoting concerts is fun and complicated. Artists, the bands, usually charge a fee to perform. Usually half has to be paid when you book the band. In addition, the artist can receive up to 90% of profits on tickets after you've paid your expenses as a promoter. Let's try an example. You book a band with a fee of $100,000. You have expenses of $50,000 and sell $550,000 worth of tickets. The artist gets 75% of those profits. Wow, the artist makes way more money than the stadium. Okay, so what is our profit? Our profit is going to be $550,000 worth of tickets minus the $100,000 plus the $50,000 that we owe to the band equals $400,000, but we only get 25% of that. So we're going to take 25% of 400 to get 100. All right. So the band sure gets a lot, but there's good news. You get to make money on parking and concessions, and that can be big. So let's do a little research before picking a band. We're going to click on Actions, Market Research, and select the question, what is your favorite type of music? All right, so we can see that where we are located, country is at the top, and classic rock is in second place. Okay, so what type of music is most popular? We're going to hit country, and we're going to hit next. All right, so let's try to find a country band that we can afford. If you look down here, we have $100,000 worth of cash right now. The better bands that we book, the more attention to detail that we pay, the better bands we can book later. Okay, so we want to go to Actions, Book New Event. We have $100,000 in cash, which we just talked about. And these bands want 50% up front, so we have to find a band that is less than $100,000. We'll also need money for promotion. So which band fits our criteria? So, not Country Joe. Lady Rebels looks like we could do them. And Truckin', because they're all $60,000 and they want 50% up front. So Lady Rebels and Truckin'. All right, for these two bands, look at their average ticket price and ticket sales. Multiply these together to estimate total ticket revenue. Note, when a particular type of music is popular in your city, you may be able to draw more than the estimated number of fans. If a type of music is not popular in your city, you may draw less. So we know that our city likes country, so we can probably draw more people than the average ticket sales. But let's just look at those real fast. So which band has the highest estimated ticket revenue? We can do Lady Rebels at 5,000 multiplied by 65, and we can do Truckin' at 4,000 at 55. I can already tell you that because we sell more tickets and they sell for more money, Lady Rebels is probably going to make more money. I don't even have to do the math. Okay? All right, let's book them. So we're going to book event. We're going to click OK. And what happened to our cash? It dropped down to $70,000. Okay, so that's down here in this corner. Don't forget that. All right, the average ticket price for our band is $65. So we're going to close this, and now we need to set ticket prices. Okay, so select Lady Rebels under Unticketed Concerts and enter the following numbers, starting with 30. So we're going to go 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So that gives you an average ticket price of about $65, which is right here in the middle. Okay, so we're going to click Set Ticket Prices, hit OK. All right, we also need to promote our program. So we're going to close this and we're going to go to Actions, Promote with Social Media, which you guys have done. So our title is going to be Lady Rebels, September 9th at Storm Stadium. They want us to use the blue screening audience, so we got to find the blue screening audience. Select image. We want to attract country people. Then we're going to hit Add One. And our campaign budget is $60,000. Okay, which would only leave us with $10,000 left, but don't forget we're going to be making money. All right, so we want to book our ad. All right, so we can close this. All right, we're going to click the start button and we're going to watch it go until the concert. Let's see how many people fill the stands. Pretty decent number. We sold 10,000 total tickets, which is higher than the estimated amount, right? They said 5,000 was estimate. So we're going to close that. We're going to go to reports. We're going to go to financials. And we made $106,000 for this concert. So not bad. We did pretty good. Okay. A lot of that came from our parking and our concessions, which were handled for us. So our goal now is to book additional concerts with that will increase our profit to $705,000 for the season. Okay, so we've already made $106 from this concert, so we need to make at least $705. Okay, so if we go to Actions, Book New Event, we know that we really like country. Okay, and right now we have $206,000 of cash that we can spend. So this coming weekend, September 15th, we can afford Down Home, which looks like it's going to bring in actually quite a few people. Okay, on the 22nd, we could afford Tarkin, right? Yep, because they are more than Classic Rock. On the 29th, if we make enough money, we can book Shania Twain. On the 6th, if you notice, there's only a classic rock and a heavy metal option. Okay. We have to remember that our stadium likes classic rock better. So with the same average ticket price, and classic rock selling approximately more, my guess is that classic rock is going to be your best bet. Just because there is no country available for the 6th doesn't mean you can't still book a band. Okay. And then depending on how much cash you have left, you're going to want to take a look at these 3 country stars to see who is best fit for your stadium. All right. Good luck.